Okay, friends, I'm going to go through this with you and read it out loud. If you don't want to listen to it, or if you don't click on this, you won't get any extra answers for help on the answers. If I were you, I would open up this abridged letter, and then I would also have handy this guided questions, just so you can go ahead and answer while we're reading. And if you are listening to this, I will go through and we will do this together. All right. So in your daily agenda, if you checked it, you will see that today you have paragraphs 1 to 10, and then guided answer questions numbers 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and go through those paragraphs. So I'm just going to read this out loud. Feel free to follow along and then go through and get the answers as well. Okay. My dear fellow clergymen, while confined here in the Birmingham City Jail, I came across your recent statement calling our present activities unwise and untimely. Seldom, if ever, do I pause to answer criticism of my work and ideas. But since I feel that you are men of genuine goodwill and your criticisms are sincerely set forth, I would like to answer your statement in what I hope will be patient and reasonable terms. So the note I made up here is about King writing to clergymen. So if you're unfamiliar with the term, clergymen would be his fellow pastors. So Dr. King was a pastor, and he was writing to other pastors who saw what he was doing as unnecessary in Alabama. They called him unwise and untimely, meaning that what he was doing was unneeded. What do you think? I think I should give the reason for my being in Birmingham. Since you have been influenced by the argument of outsiders coming in, I have the honor of serving as president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, an organization operating in every southern state with the headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. We have some 85 affiliate organizations all across the South. Several months ago, our local affiliate here in Birmingham invited us to be on call to engage in nonviolent direct action program, if such were deemed necessary. We readily consented. But more basically, I am in Birmingham because injustice is here. Just as the prophets of the 8th century BC left their villages and carried their "Thus saith the Lord" far beyond the boundaries of their hometowns, and just as the Apostle Paul left his village of Tarsus and carried the gospel of Jesus Christ to the far corners of the Greco-Roman world, so am I, compelled to carry the gospel of freedom beyond my own hometown. Like Paul, I must constantly respond to the Macedonian call for aid. Moreover, I am cognizant of the interrelatedness of all communities and states. I cannot sit idly by in Atlanta and not be concerned about what happens in Birmingham. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Never again can we afford to live with the narrow, provincial, outside agitator idea. Anyone who lives inside the United States can never be considered an outsider anywhere within its bounds. So just a couple notes here. If you don't know what these words are, cognizant and provincial, they're actually down here. They give you the definitions. I did this last year, so I had just copied this. And then I highlighted here, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, because it's a very famous quote from this letter. And it shows that King believes that everyone is connected. So I've stopped here because it says Q1. So now I can go ahead and answer guided question number 1. So if I go here, I can answer this question. And if you read the technology directions, you want to make sure that you file, make a copy of this document so that you can write on it. And go ahead and change the color of your text if you would like, or you can make it bold so that I know which answer you'd like to choose. For those sections that require you to write your answers in, so you'll see down here, the color's already changed for you, you just need to type right in there. My dog is going to start barking here in a moment, I can feel it. I'm going to stop this recording so that you can answer this question, and then go ahead and listen to the next one so that you can get the answer.